Yeah, I'm doing case 5. Took a little break just so I don't burn out. But yeah, more Ace Attorney stuff. God, this game is good, and I want to play more. You know, this opening cutscene. James Bond looking opening cutscene. Actress. Oh. It's been 2 months since I left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, defense attorney? Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. Edgeworth was murdered. That's a relief then, you're better than nobody. Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please. I'm out of time. But you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. I know Emma because I once got I clicked random while playing. I clicked random on the skin I got in a Link to the Past randomizer, and I got Emma Sky. That's the extent I know of this character. Scientific investigator? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. New York is becoming quite well known at my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. Promised her I'd bring Mia Fey. Interesting. You know Mia. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up? Excuse me. I'm not a child. I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah, sure can't falter for a lack of enthusiasm, as opposed to the gumshoe method, which is with 0 brain cells. This case is handled scientifically. I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. I'm going to be very sick of the word scientifically by the end of this case, aren't I? Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. So I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. It's Mia Fey person. A few years below her in school. So they went to detention. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. Well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that I mention it, I guess it is more of a woman name. Well, it's nice of you to help out your sister like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a lawyer. See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. First one who's actually been interested. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaky. Analyzed it scientifically. Doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. Give me $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. February 22nd, detention center visitors room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet about this. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't need visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Did you not want a raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Ilana. Tony, I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Of course, my memory is fading. Look, I didn't want to come here either, but your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. The one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is that? Is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Sisters, one a lawyer? Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright, well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15. Quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Oh my, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. That's just great. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. See, I need to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh. What, Mr. Wright, what does that mean? That means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have be found guilty. They will use any means to expose you to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. It's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana, what happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I don't have very good at being a criminal, I suppose. You're supposed to defend this. She was in the class at Lydia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above here? Her? Emma told you that too, didn't she? Well, why not? I drag him all the way down here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. I disagree. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Well, I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright, excuse me, as you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. No, you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright, yes, I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Confess to the crime, yes. Something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. She's never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see, sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Oh, okay. That's a very high-tech parking lot. Why is everything metal? So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office would be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here. Hey there, you expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Who the frick are you? What do we have here? But the Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn how to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall! What? Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's Gold Strike, see? Strike. Exactly, my territory. The motherlode of evidence. Fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, baby. Is that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from a Wild West, it seems. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet somewhere. I don't believe it. This is a real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Are we gonna open? I'm called to do. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail. By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now look at the court record. Okay, we have gone to the examine. You have to be sure to examine
evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining it from every angle.
This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID. Well, scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. It's no wall but a water tank. I'll see how that makes any difference either way. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's finally an exit. Or maybe it's both, kind of dual purpose. Aha, the theory of relativity. We gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright, maybe you know what? Mr. Relativity German or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Okay. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure the doors mean anything. No, it won't open. I'm mysterious about it. Let's see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Ah, ladder. That's step one. What's the difference in scientific terms? Look at the basic nature of things, right? This all seems so horribly familiar. Phone. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. Hear anything? My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to barometric pressure. What did she have? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. An oil drum. Looks like it's full of water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here. It's on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Oh, there's a slide. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I don't know what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Sheriff, like I said before, this here's act. You'd best be moseying around unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Ah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, little Philly's got a good nose on it. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the body and a saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. Got time for fiddles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? What's this guy think he is? And Wayne, for that matter. Look yourself. Look up the Vittles Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202 at the High Prospect office. In any case, stay away from the cop. You may look around here all you like. Just keep right. Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Riley. Excuse me. You all set? Us? Oh, you are suspicious. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half was it? Oh, thanks. Did you, sir? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passing by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up queen? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on one. I'm quite connected to this case. The images are burned in my eyes, you might say.
Yes, all the sordid secrets.
Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? She's the witness. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Do we need that flashback? You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Gwen. Tell us what happened. The name's Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, man, yeah, she means it. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was gonna happen.
Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. I'm convinced that she's the murderer, given the similar hairstyle and the opening thing.
Just like I know the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know that. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. The evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. They paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award to King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, was in his car that they found. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. It's gonna be like Edgeworth's car or something. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Storm? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel like I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. See Lana Sky wield that knife, so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to his head. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey? Always travels light. Why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. Kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. Don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there, the glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I dropped in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. Scientifically analyze the data of it. Are you, Mr. R, a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here? Useful analysis. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking. I mean, now you're talking, Kaffa. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. What does she think of Goodman's idea? About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, not cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me? The lunch lady replied. It's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. I always feel like I'm being mocked. Where do we go? Oh, High Prosecutor's Office, probably. February 22nd, High Prosecutor's Office.
Room 1202. Oh, this is Edgeworth's room. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What's that? What, that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright, you never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth? You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No, it was just Mr. Wright. Hey, don't blame on me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? The body was found in the nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That's his car, I knew it. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? Say one thing, she certainly can scream. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead and say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh, wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait, so you're the chief prosecutor's little sister? Yes, sir, Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember, you've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me too, to think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. What's surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand— Wait, what did you say? Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial. You, Mr. Edgeworth? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. Hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. God, this is a very smug portrait. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys, that bronze shield. There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Skye, yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. My first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces a victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth? What? Sure you didn't do it? Can you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. My, what an amazing bouquet, just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Besides, it's a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Oh, there's something written on the bottom of his foot, between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? I don't think so. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
Red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. Check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Just surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? It's nothing. Wow, this jacket is lacier than even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. I'm getting way too excited about this. Wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutors. What, so? So that K is that's... K stands for king. Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, much kind of like Employee of the Month, only better? Okay. Here. Work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Gumshoe. Maybe I'll take that nameplate as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. I'm surprised there are crimes in this world other than murder. Ooh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I go for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoctions. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Whoa, what a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. Whoa, these are all case files. They stacked up the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd, I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. So Gumshoe... I know Gumshoe does a lot of stuff for Edgeworth. Anything more to talk to him about? Hey, check it out, there's a metal plate on here. Like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of time. Von Karma, I guess he must be a foreigner? Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. She says that his name does have kind of a ring to it. Yeah, there's nothing. We'll look at here. Knife. Real close, just shove that knife right into her eye. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyways? Hey, maybe he spends weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. There's a scary thought. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright. Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh. Sure won't. I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. Then my sister would be found guilty. If she decides any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. I'm a lawyer. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? My path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. So yeah, let's go to the parking lot. Anything? Okay, we should represent this. You take a look at this? You. Yes, you said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks for even looking. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. You knew it, so that's the secret to their leaves. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. If I examine it really quickly up. Oh, we can't slide anymore. Let's go to the detention center. She's not here, so that's not what I need to do. Do I have to go to the law offices? Do I present her anyhow? Oh wait, that's just kind of what happened. I can double click now. Okay. Do I have to go to... Oh wait, is there something on this web? Name and ID number are written in here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 584. What why they only use numbers for IDs? What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Bruce Goodman, ID Yabadab. See, wouldn't that be better? Yabadab? Those are ring. Exactly my point. It doesn't take much to amuse her. Is this the victim? Wait. Okay. Present this. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. Doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? No, with Edgeworth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah? I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. Seemed to be concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? I wonder if... I don't know, is the shield supposed to be broken? Or is that just supposed to be, like, representing how they fight the defense attorneys? Defense shield, break their spine. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer. Hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and rewards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. Place around 5:15. The murder happened right after you got back? Watch right. I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Meekins. Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, sir. But is, Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What, did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind. Not in this report, sir. I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of that particular orders. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave, and good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy, looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains, and good luck. Right. Yes, sir? As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's see what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Okay. I mean, her. Heck. She's gonna tell us. I'm Miles Edgeworth, 1712. That is dated. This is dated the day of the crime. Worked just 3 minutes after Edgeworth's car. Only was held up by the watch for red rock lights. Who wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair? Perhaps. Just to show you that you'll never know what will happen when you run a yellow light. Police department. There's the Blue Badger. Whoa, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs next door, huh? Hold on, what's that? Disturbing, why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know, this is the Blue Badger. Trying to make him the police mascot. Oh, Mr. Wright, you sure know about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. Sure's running over here fast. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What, well... Police doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not, huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and killed him. What if she's not telling the truth? Well, yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was fake? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientific. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fake. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Is it because we want karma? So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, nothing. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? What happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister. It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is a chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? knew this was an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? Oh, this is an inside job. So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else we could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of the crime scene is unheard of, pal. Do you know who this is? Frick, can't double click. Okay. I'm Detective Gump. What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see, Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. No, my mistake. Didn't you work together in criminal... Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? So this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. Sorry to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. I was confessing as much. Let's present all the, found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? Who would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. It's Star. It's Angel. She did it. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be. Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Fuck. Congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield, and why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. At least forgotten. Most proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers. Naysayers? It must be because of the rumors. This is just gonna give me the same thing as the knife found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed. Wait, I didn't mean I'm sure. Of course, someone must have, okay. Let's just hold right thing. Is there anything to talk to him about? Edgeworth's troubles. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Did you forget about the case that you prosecuted? Or you defended? It all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, they're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth... Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Now where do I go? Do I go to... Let me check out the detention center. Is she back? No. Let's go to the underground parking lot. Do you have anything to say? Present. Hear about the knife. No, I already checked the knife. Let's see the trophy. Take a look at this. Yes. Okay. Take a look at this. Okay. Still no slide. No, let's check out the prosecutor's office. Okay. This is all stuff I've already checked, but some of it appears to be different. Oh, these are all case files that stacked up to the ceiling, but the shelves already packed super tight like that. What's the prosecutor going to do when they get new files? Splendid, Mr. Wright. What an unusual observation. I think that was a compliment. Hey, chessboard. I'm not... Okay. Jagged frame on the wall like a painting, the fabric is high-grade cashmere, Italian style, silk ruffles, turquoise buttons, and a gold-threaded collar. Guessing it's worth around $5,000. $5,000. Speaking of which, your suit would be about... That's enough of that. I don't need my life of praise. Thank you very much. What's this? Maybe it's made of chocolate, and its owner took a bite out of it. It appears to be made out of bronze with gold plating. It's not worth that much. It's not worth much. $70 tops. This girl has a thing about pricing everything, doesn't she? I wonder what that big K means. Mysterious. We already know. So, where do I go? Nothing new to say to her. Doesn't need anything presented. You step around. Do I need to examine around here? What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? You threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. Battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until he drops. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall, is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall is just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. Okay. I'll be surprised if you say that. Anyway, just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal. Lives in there. Look pretty busy. Just imagine right now behind those doors. Police drama in progress. Somehow the thought fails to excite you. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. See you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Ah, hello. What a surprised looks, didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Someone's gotta put in charge of a crime scene. Something I want to ask you. The scene of the crime, a gold grave for men who lost their dreams. Me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming the desert's hushed judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Something. Okay, is he gonna say the same thing? This. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe, that old cow dog? You holding a birthday party or something? Look, where it should say the letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. But why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood death. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Wait a second, isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. We like to strike out for the lands unknown. Manifest destiny, let's have a hootenanny. It's just saying things. Itself, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Sarah won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction. Crumpled and discarded. Back. I cannot. Okay, I can't. Around. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Be a little more specific. Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. She means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. And stabbed to the chest. Fine piece of work. See at the autopsy report. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. He secretly died like way earlier, didn't he? Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambi. You know, Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with Chief Prospector. My sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot. So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout behind. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Really, now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now? So how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, then? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short of hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? That cow dog's been kicked out of this kennel run by order of the chief of police. Just you don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. Can't think of anyone else who belonged. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Right, let's check it out. I wasn't actually scrolling there. Okay, the phone's still on the redial screen. Redial. Mr. Wright? Which ones keep a record? You just press the blue button to display the last number. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. So I disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial, huh? I'm sorry. You never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Wait, I need to investigate that further. Is that in the court record now? No. I did accidentally discover something. Blah, blah, blah. it out. Right, let's check it out. I'm not pressing any buttons. I don't know why it forces you to scroll over slow. To see who the owner of this phone called last. The self-defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Oh, sorry. See you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't ya? Oh, well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. She only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that, oh. Sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman.
So... That's totally... She was calling right for some reason. But why?
No need to push the skin. What's wrong? You look like you do during the finals. Never mind, it's nothing.
It was calling you...
Wait. What a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. See, the series is as popular as ever with the kids. The fact that they're like, oh, it must be a wrong number dial. Even though it's so clearly she was for some reason calling right.
Okay. Let's examine. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. Dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block and buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. Not planning on giving up my job that soon. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It screams it just screams I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. So does Edgeworth. Wacky arm playing inflatable lube, man. This rope is it? Yep, they laid out the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You've got to be the only person now that would come to that conclusion. B block is through there, that's where visitors park. See the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right, I like the cute design on the door. See a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Nothing else to examine? Nope. Anything more to talk to him about? So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. The prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. Afraid your sister's fate is the sight of Bambina. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister. You were... What? Is there some mystery between them? Or something like that? Apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospect. Dry wind or ill will, something's up. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he was whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. Rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If all the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person, but they're off limits, untouchable, you might say. One person who? I hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. She prosecuted Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. Wait, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what old-timers say. Big old secret hidden around here somewhere, everyone knows. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taking the case? They targeted him because he was closest to Edgeworth? Now, where do we go? Sister's cell phone. The last time it was used was 5:18, right after Goodwood. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night. I didn't want to make that call. Alright, compadre, count to 3. You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on something. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me never to visit Texas. Do I go to the private prosecutor's office next? No. Do I go talk to her? Do I talk to Lana? No. Law offices? No. Police department? Dog? Do I have to get some more information out of him, don't I? Alright, okay. 12 p.m. Prospectors bring in bright red seed, came in at a trot, real slow that. Trot? Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for the prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what you mean is the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along? Never knew. No, actually, wait. Specific? Ah, toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield without a toy knight, maybe? Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these. Let me guess, did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Yeah, they could use the same shield over and over. Yourself, the prosecutor's office and criminal affairs department. Right, you know what? They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Except this is the same one, because of the whole... Unless they make new ones each year with just an updated plaque each time? Probably. Alright. Okay. That's some sort of police. This is Detective Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. Found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance in this rat hole. If you want distance, get yourself to Texas. Texas? This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town. Tiny little evidence. The difference is a few yards make, Padre. Note to yourself, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. No way, better way to study than to hang out with the pros. Okay. We have done all we can with this guy. Examine everything. Well, yeah, that's the law office. Sky back? No. Maybe I have to go talk to Edgeworth now? No. Do I have to talk? Do I have to present some of this stuff to, Gumshoe? As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good.
Okay. Okay, that all the stuff I've already seen. Do I have to examine something around here? Usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin. You know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know this, right? I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like people in these posters. They hardly even look human. Disappointing. And they're pretty busy. Just a match ring. Behind those doors, a police drama next. Okay. The patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that. The soup will get cold, buddy. It's hilarious, sir. Laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping his tears in his eyes. They make a good pair. That's right. Do you know what patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea why. I think they're designed after a panda. Panda? Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on the school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? The banner here is announcing the crime fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets. I don't think it's that kind of thing. The family wouldn't want to set it home. It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why is that? It feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals? Well, I don't exactly know if all this is exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Anything I've missed here? I was wondering about that. What? The dance of Blue Badger, it's my man. You made this detective? The chief threw together some designs and I'm the rest now. Nice work, I think I've already seen all this. Blue Badger. I have investigated every single object in this area. Where do I go? Do I just present things to? So this is what the back of the badge looks like, and I always thought I had it as a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. Can I actually call? Oh, it's the same thing. Dang. Even though it's very clear. Like, let me just try. There's no need to push this button again. Okay. You see this? Oh, I've noticed the defense. Okay. Is there any useful evidence to... Actually, do I need to check the autopsy report? Deceased, date and time of death, between 4 p.m. and 5:30. Was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Jack, I never checked that. Did I check the knife? I only checked the blood. Check that. Yeah, inspect that. I am completely lost. Nothing to present him, I'm guessing. Yeah, I've presented pretty much everything. We presented these 3 and all those new evidence we have. Is there something I need to present this guy?
everything cool. I did.
I've checked everything in all of the locations that are generic.
Work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect with nice desk. Never checked this couch. Ooh, what a soft and comfy sofa. It makes you want to say sofa so good. Sofa so good. So far so yeah, I got it. I'm glad she's not aspiring comedians. Is there anything I haven't checked? No. I am lost. Look, a stylish glass walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from here. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Can I now move to that security office? Can I talk about the security office? Alright, need to inspect. Wait, what's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. 675-12-2. You're right. Let's see. 67S-12-2. Name printed on the paper above Goodman. Maybe he thought it was a pocket when he was killed? What does it mean? How am I supposed to know? Note to self. Reject the reasoning and go to Edgeworth. Right. Mr. Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. How much you want to... So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report note from the victim and a cell phone. Do you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. By the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song of your phone plays when it rings. What? That's the Steel Samurai song. Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? A popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Tell me about what you talked about. She hung up right away. See? Cell phone updated. The victim was murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Maybe I still don't know everything that went down on here.
Okay, is that the end of the first day? My throat's actually getting tired, so this might just be a short stream because I
Need to do some other stuff today. But I just wanted to get back into the swing of this for a bit. I need to make more tea so my throat doesn't get as tired. Okay. How'd the investigation go? Yes, right, okay. Now I'm just title screen and yeah. That's gonna be all for the stream. Bye guys.